I have been able to find a quiet from the wind spot. And for some reason, it looks like it's lit up now, when that's by far not the case. But I am enjoying the aesthetic it gives off because it's making me think it's bright. Brighter than it actually is. But here we are. And welcome to perhaps this third video to do with 3 questions. We're asking ChatGPT 3 flow questions about specific or random topics to indulge deeper into our minds and understand what we actually think and feel about this said topic. Alright, let's get started, shall we? One thing to mention, these 3 questions are going to be to do with things not going by plan or things going wrong. Let's go. So, first question. When reality diverges from intention, what do you think fails? The plan or the expectations behind it? That's quite the thought-provoking question. I would say when the expectations are diverged. I think at the end of the day, we forget the base principles of what we would consider a good night out or a good day out or time well spent. Sometimes there will be things that don't go to plan, actually very often, and you're like, I guess we can't do that, and it's like, in terms of the plan, yeah, it kind of like didn't go as you envisioned it, but that doesn't mean a day has failed. I put usually, like for my friend, when we were speaking about this, she said she only did think that we're gonna do arcade, and like the live music thing was my spontaneous idea. And when that didn't happen, I just got a bit unfortunate because I kept looking forward to that. And I kept wanting to share that, give that for her and us, and just experience some live music. It's the expectations. The plan is always salvageable. No matter where you are, no matter how you decide to proceed, there's always a way to make it a new plan, which diverges away from the initial one. It's always the expectations. Sometimes it's others' expectations on you. The other times you're the one that indicating these expectations. And then when they fail, it's like you fail others that are part of the plan. And that's the unfortunate part to it. Next question. Okay, the next question is disruption a sign of loss or an invitation to reorganize what you value and hold on to? Life is basically a massive plan which you constantly need to reorganize. It literally is. There will be things that will end up not work. Well, there will be times when life shows that there's time to step away from certain things. When there's time to redirect your approach and what you are looking into during the specific moment. We take usually a lot of things into consideration, and sometimes we gotta remove these things or put them in the background so that they won't be swaying the decision making you're in process of doing. They just get in the way. And sometimes you don't even know if one of the bad moments that happens is a pivot towards the future moments in life which are bound to happen. For example, there was a time right about last year, autumn, when I ended up breaking my longboard. A car drove over it, and I got super sad. I got incredibly sad during that, because that longboard at the time brought me a lot of joy and pleasure. Can you shut the fuck up? Sorry. I hope it's not picking up too much for you. And yeah, of course I got super sad because I lost something that I valued at that time, and it was helping me get through that moment. For the last few months, I have discovered how much I love my sunglasses that I've been wearing on public transport and in public in general. The privacy that you get for them and the satisfaction of reducing the light intake into your eyes is just beautiful. And I have actually, in fact, today lost that pair of glasses. And it's super unfortunate. It's super sad. But who knows where such a pivotal point of losing something you're so much relying on will actually help you to navigate into other sections which you didn't even consider beforehand. What they are, I have no clue. Like, I don't understand why I had to lose my sunglasses. They were just they were just helping me a lot. And I think I will definitely check to see how much a new pair would cost like that, because I really want them. They're really cool, and I'm so sad that I lost them. Instead of mourning, I shall wish them good luck. They are in fact glasses that have stayed, that were lost by a customer at work, and they were laying there. He did not come back, so I took them. They came to me for free, hence they left me just as easily. May the future soul who finds those glasses enjoy them just as much as I did. Even more, if so. Good luck on your journey, glasses. Bring meaning to someone else right now. That was my send-off. Instead of mourning and grieving, put some trust in life and the process that it develops for yourself. Moving on, third question. If life's misalignment is part of its design, how do you decide when to surrender and when to intervene? Well, hey, welcome to the main question I've been pondering on for the past half a year. That is a complex one to understand, and the one that confuses me most of the time. And I think at the end of the day, it's about trusting your gut feeling, practicing that gut feeling, feeling it and following its intention and believing in it. A lot of times it's our subconscious mind that just gives us messages and signs about how we're going to feel, and it tries to warn us. And then most of the time we choose to go a different route when we know that it won't really benefit. Like today, I came out of the station, there was sun shining on the bridge. I stood in a corner of it and took my glasses off to take the sun. Left my glasses on the concrete, and in that decision there was a bus coming, and yet it didn't allow people on. Hence, in that split moment, I have decided to walk into a park nearby to take in some of that sun. And guess what? By the time I got to my spot in the park, I have understood that the sun is not high enough to actually reach it. So all that movement, all that decision making just led to me wasting an hour, more than an hour of my time, and losing one of my current favorite pieces of items. And just like that, there could be a dark shade on the day that has passed, and the good moments, and just the joy that it brought me. And upon the end of this time, I have at the end given it a bad taste, because I just simply wanted to diverge from the flow that seemed right about getting home as soon as possible. It's usually the things that I need to think about most, whether I want to do them or not, that end up turning bad. If I'm struggling to say yes to it in an instant, then perhaps it shouldn't be the thing that I should go towards. And yeah, as I have mentioned before, I am constantly confused when I should be following the life's path and when I should be trusting in my own decision to move away from it, no matter how small, no matter how large. Okay, I don't know what this conversation ended up actually being, but we got to the end, I guess. I'll leave it at that, and I'll head back home. See ya.